everyone, it's me again, Lazy99, here with another review brought to you. Now, I have been requested by ZDog14, what's up dude, to do a review on Batman, Battle for the Cowl. This book came out last year, I believe. It was after the events of Final Crisis when Bruce Wayne died, wink wink. There was this comic that was to decide who would be the next Batman. So, let's go into this. The book starts out with Robin and Squire stopping these, for those who know, Squire is like the English version of Robin. Up there they have Knight and Squire. And she's like, anyways. Gotham City, after Batman's disappearance, has been really, shall we say, not agreeable. In other words, it's really gone to heck. It's gone to hell. I mean, and everyone's thinking, since Batman's dead, we can go do whatever we want, blah-de-da-de-da. And, So they have a whole bunch of people there. You got Nightwing, you got Knight and Squire, you got Wildcat, Huntress, Black Lightning, you got the Outsiders, Manhunter, Lynx, Catwoman, Black Canary, the Birds of Prey. You got a whole bunch of people just protecting Gotham because it's gone for the birds, so to speak. Now, as Squire and Robin are cornering some criminals, the criminals are shot and dead, and there's a note left saying, "I am Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman." Anyway, I'm the only one that can walk in both worlds. I'm Ghost Rider. Anyway, sorry. So there's a Batman going around killing people, and it turns out that it's Jason Todd. You have the Batman that was killed, the Robin, that was killed in action by the Joker. So, after Tim starts trying to study on who's this new Batman, and he keeps on hinting at Dick that, someone needs to take Batman's spot, and Dick says, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, I'm not gonna do it. And so then, after a little bit, Tim gets fed up, and he puts on a Batman costume and tries to be Batman. And then, the big thing in this is who's going to be Batman. And there's only 3 real contenders, because, well, let's face it, a lot of them are either kids or women. I mean, who else would be Batman other than these 3? I mean, you got Jason Todd. He's psychotic. Okay, he's a maniac. There's no way anyone's letting him get to be Batman. And then you got Tim Drake, who might make a good Batman one day, but he's still not, an adult. He's still in his teens. Then you got Nightwing, who is the only, Dick Grayson, who is the only adult, and we all know how that it turns out that Dick becomes to get to be Batman, but this is about the journey to that, how he becomes Batman. So it takes Jason Todd and all the city's criminals to really draw him out. So then, Tim goes to find Jason, and Dick has to come with grips to trying to become Batman. Now, what do I think about this? Well, they only had 3 issues. One you saw things from Tim's point of view. It's not this. The first issue was with Tim's mind and the thought captains on what he was thinking. The second one was with Jason Todd's mind and the thought process. And then the third one was Dick Grayson. So what do I think about this book? Well, okay, there's good things about this, and there's some things that bother me. One of the things that bother me, there's a scene where Damian, Bruce's son, has taken the Batmobile for a joyride, and he has a girl with him in the car, like a 13-year-old girl or something like that, Anyway, they're just driving around the Batmobile, and Oracle then gets a hold of the car and says, "Look, we need this, and you are not taking anyone out on a joyride." So she presses the eject button that launches her out of the car, right? And then Tim gets hit. Not Tim. Damien gets hit by Killer Croc, and Killer Croc and Poison Ivy, who then try to kill him. First of all, the reason that they're working on a team is Black Mask has hijacked a bus full of super criminals, and he's had something implanted in their brains that if they don't do what he says, he presses a button and they die. So there's a whole bunch of super criminals working for this Black Mask, who nobody knows who this Black Mask is because the other Black Mask was killed by Catwoman. Now, so anyway, this is the part I don't like. Well, there's two things. There's something I like about this scene and something I don't. For one, Damien gets really scared of Killer Croc. And I guess Poison Ivy there, but mostly of Killer Croc. And he gets really scared. And this I like because Damien, for the most part, has always been, "Hey, I'm the man. I'm the 10-year-old man. Oh, yeah, I can handle anything. Booyah. Bring it on." And it showed that he was afraid of some of the characters was good. But the problem was, Croc says, "Thanks for the appetizer," and then you can see that he has one of the girl's shoes that Oracle launched out of the car. So basically, she just fed this girl to Croc. But that's all you see. You don't see them paying their condolences, or like, I know they have a city to protect, but you don't see them informing the cops that this girl has died, or informing family members, or whatever, and they just say, "Oh, another person died, well, no big whoop." That I didn't like. I mean, she was just like, "Oh, she was in the comic panel for 2 seconds, now she's gone, who cares, moving on." I would have liked it if it was a little, they actually like, or at the very least, if Damon and Oracle felt very sorry that they kind of just given this girl to her death. Anyway, then there's a couple of things that are really cool about this. Then there's a scene where there's the new DA, District Attorney of Gotham, and he's, I guess, new in Gotham because he starts talking to Gordon how he thinks that he's let himself believe that these super criminals are too high above themselves, like they can't handle them, when he thinks that they probably could, right? And he's saying, "You're just not trying. You rely on Batman too much. You should be out there doing some real police work, blah, blah, blah." And it's kind of cool because when he's saying this, there's a scene with a whole bunch of super criminals killing people nearby and doing, killing people, and this one girl cuts a man's face off and puts it on her own. And it's kind of, so she looks like this guy, and then she walks into the room and everyone thinks that she's this guy. And then she shoots him, the DA, and shoots Commissioner Gordon, but Gordon's smart enough to have a vest on and runs away, saying that Two-Face did it. So Black Mask is starting like a war between Two-Face and Penguin, and, bringing a lot of chaos, and he does some good stuff. But all in all, this is about the 3 Robins. And it is really good about that. I mean, it tells a story of the 3 Robins pretty good. I like the ending battle scene. The only thing that I kind of have a problem with is that Dick Grayson kind of jumps into being Batman way too. Like, he goes from, no, I don't want to be Batman, don't want to be Batman, to, after one fight with Jason, realize, okay, I'm going to be Batman. And he just puts on the suit. It would have been nice to have a little bit of closure, I guess. But, you can find that in other books of it. Yeah, I think this is an enjoyable read. It is a good book. It's a short book. There's not a whole lot of stuff they can really do here. This is just you see some characters. The artwork is good. It's not great. It's just good. It's not horrible. It's not bad. It's just artwork, right? There's nothing that blows my mind or takes my breath away. Except for one scene. One scene of Black Mask looking over the city, and there's explosions going in the background, and it's pretty cool. I like how Jason Todd was done and how he justifies everything he does, and I like how Dick Grayson was. I just wish they had a little bit more time to take with this. It would have been a... I don't even know why it's called Batman Battle for the Cowl, because nobody in here is Batman until the very end. There's just... there's Jason Todd saying he's Batman, and Tim Drake trying to be Batman. But anyway, I give this book a 6.5 out of 10.
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel.